Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into this video. It's the 11th Christmas update. We've done 10 updates so far, looking at the CFS V2 model from the website meteoseal.fr to see what may be happening around the Christmas period. We can't pinpoint the exact weather down to just one day at this sort of time frame. It's far too far away for that. So what we're looking for really is the overall trend and sort of around the period of mid to late December into the start of January. And of course then if you've got that sort of general trend, say a very buoyant Atlantic, it's likely that you'll have an unsettled Christmas, although can't guarantee. You may get a little ridge of high pressure or something on the exact day itself. But overall we're just looking for a trend for the latter stages of December really. So before you get on with that, just want to say about the ads. There's links to articles sitting above the video here on the events page at gasworthyevents.com events page. If you click through and want to read those articles, just click through. You'll be helping to support gasworthyevents.com by doing that. The green keyword ads on some of the pages. You can go to green keywords, about display ads. You click through the word, go to Amazon's website, and Gav Shop is open. So if you've got any Christmas shopping to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, and it's been a huge, phenomenal success this year. Gav Shop, thanks so much for everybody that's gone through to Amazon from Gav's Weather Events. You really have helped to support the website. Thanks so much for doing that. If you've got any more Christmas shopping to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, just click through the Amazon banners in Gav's Shop. Because you've gone from Gav's Service to Amazon, we'll get a revenue fee on things that you're purchasing. Thanks so much for doing that. So it's the CFS V2 9-monthly forecast from the website meteoseal.fr. 12 o'clock run generated midday yesterday. There's a 24-hour delay on these charts coming through. So starting off in the middle of December, this is the 16th, and we've got low pressure out of the Atlantic, high pressure to the south, bringing this westerly flow through across the Atlantic. And what happens on this run is that things become very stormy very quickly. So as we go through to the 17th, on in towards the 18th of December, a very deep area of low pressure being spawned to the south of Greenland. Look at those ice bars, really tight packed ice bars coming in. So it's stormy with gales or severe gales blasting across the country, and bouts of heavy rain as well. So here we go again. It's the same old story from the previous 10 updates. We've had a trend through the previous 10 updates, which is for a buoyant Atlantic in the second half of December. We're off and running again with this update. Atlantic blasting through, very tight packed ice bars there on the 18th of December, so it's wet and windy, coming from a relatively cold source in the Atlantic actually, so there could be some wintry potential with that, particularly for the north, but it's certainly very buoyant in terms of what the Atlantic is doing. As we move through into the 19th, the deep area of low pressure there to the north of Scotland, bringing those gales to severe gales across the country, heavy bouts of rain again, coming from a relatively cold source in the northern Atlantic, so there could be some wintry showers, certainly for Scotland, maybe blizzards on higher ground of course. As we go through into the 20th, things get a little bit colder actually through the 20th, into the 21st of December, that low pressure clears off into the North Sea and just pulls winds into the north with quite cold air revolving around that low pressure. That could be a little cold snap, bringing certainly chance of frost and maybe some fairly significant snow to northern parts of the country. So a little cold snap there showing up around the 20th to the 21st of December. That low pressure then goes off in towards Central Europe and things calm down, so we build a ridge of high pressure over the country through to the 22nd. That could give us some frost and thaw, maybe some quite hard frost actually. But look at this, the next low pressure is developing to the south of Greenland, so any high pressure trying to build in is, well, its days are numbered really with that low pressure developing like that. And as we move through on into the 23rd, into Christmas Eve, that low pressure is starting to throw weather systems across the country, bringing bouts of rain. Now it's coming to cold air, so wouldn't rule out a chance of some wintry conditions over northern high ground from that on Christmas Eve, but of course you can't pinpoint this down exactly to one day. But the basic theme is going up to Christmas, after a little cold snap, the Atlantic starts to come back in. So going through into Christmas Day, and here we are, this is the chart, latest one from the CFS model for Christmas Day, and it's the same old story really, westerly flow coming in, bouts of rain with quite strong winds as well, relatively mild with that wet, windy sort of Christmas Day. As we move through into Boxing Day, no real change. The low pressures are deepening again to the north of Scotland actually, so severe gales coming back in with more heavy rain at times. We get through into Boxing Day and then beyond that, in towards the 27th, again we're in that flat westerly flow, high pressure to the south, low pressure to the north, so more bouts of rain, strong winds. That's kind of scenario going out after Christmas. Now, a ridge of high pressure tries to develop around the 28th and 29th. That could bring a little bit of drier weather to the south, but really it's low pressure dominating, and then moving up towards the New Year period. This is New Year's Eve. Again, pressure's trying to build a little bit to the south, but overall the flow is quite unsettled, really. There'll be more rain in the north and west in particular, a little bit drier down in the south and the southeast, but certainly nothing especially cold there going up to the start of 2015. So there we are into the first days of 2015, and we're still in a westerly flow. It's relatively mild and unsettled. I mean, very quick, just looking at the first week of January, we go out to the 3rd, 4th, on in towards the 5th of January, and the idea is still really for high pressure to be to the south, low pressure to the north. No change. We're in that flat westerly flow. It remains unsettled. So it's another run from the CFSV2 model that is very, very similar to the past 10. There is a little cold snap in there around the 20th, 21st of December, but it doesn't last more than a day or two, and you can't say that will come off on those days anyway. In any sort of westerly pattern, you could get a little cold snap at any time. So overall, it's the same trend. Very strong westerlies, unsettled, bouts of heavy rain, potential for some severe gales at times as well, as there always is at this time of year with an Atlantic-dominated pattern. And yeah, often running with another update that is very similar to the previous 10. I'll do the next update probably on Saturday to see if this trend is maintained or whether we're going to get a flip. We haven't had a cold run yet, and I find it quite remarkable that we're 11 runs in, 11 updates in, and we still haven't had one of those big northerly, easterly updates. Very surprised about it, but maybe it'll come later and we'll get a late flip. We'll have to wait and see. That's it for now. Come back Saturday for the next instalment. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.